up, everybody? I got over here, I got a kind of a protein shake drink, and then I also have my water. So let's go ahead and make sure we're staying hydrated. Today's kind of like
I put the mute down. Oops.
Where did John go?
It was putting on YouTube, I know, but then
His
I
camera's
put
off.
on a big mute.
Yep. So who wants to do the breathe the motto? Nobody?
Ooh, I'm pretty sure Bernie does, but I don't see Bernie.
I saw her, but her microphone's off.
And John just dropped.
And you're the host.
Still alive.
And you're a host. Okay, so let's see. Hmm. Let's see. Who wants to do the breathing motto?
Who wants to do the breathing motto?
No, we don't know how, we can't, but John can when he comes back in.
all right. Can you hear me?
Yes, now
Yes,
we can.
we saw you drop
Oh my
off.
God. Oh my gosh, you guys, I don't know what happened on that, everybody. So when it switched over, it seems like it took it got confused with the YouTube and the Zoom, but it looks like we're live right now. I heard you guys talking, and you know, it got real funky on my phone. I had to come back in, and anyway, everybody, oh my gosh, let's just take a deep breath, go. Great job to our co-host. Really impressed with them instantly realizing that we're having some technical difficulties and that we got to get this figured out. We got to make sure that we get everybody exercising and working out. So let's go ahead and have a sip of water. Let's make sure we're staying hydrated. And Ben, one more time, let's do a sound check because we did it, but then we might have lost it. Is it sounding good?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
And I thought I heard Bernie is coming up to do the breathe motto. Is that right?
Well, her microphone's off.
Oh my gosh, Bernie, you and me both, we're both having technical difficulties. How
But
about
she's not in front of her camera.
All right, well, so I'll do the breathe motto right now in the beginning. And then if Bernie gets on here, or maybe Carla at the end, somebody on there, maybe one of our co-hosts can do it. But let's go ahead and get this started off. We are live on YouTube. Welcome everybody on YouTube. Let's get ready for our workout. And here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. And breathe out the sad. Breathe in your best. And breathe out the worst. And breathe in your power. So you reach your goals first. All right, remember everybody, you have your own goals, but we also have team goals. You know, one of our team goals is to be exercising 3 days a week. That's our minimum that we want to do. You know, I know some of you out there actually exercise more than 3 days a week, and you do workouts on your own time sometimes actually with your friends and with the folks who you're working with, maybe at your program. And so again, I love hearing those stories. It is so great to hear when folks are saying, hey, I've been learning things on the workouts and now we've been trying them out and we're having just really good successes. You saw last week, we were at the sports camp, right? We were at the Junior Adaptive Sports Camp. We were sailing a week ago today. And then on Wednesday and Thursday, we had the True Fit Fitness Camp. Some of these kids getting their first workout experience ever. And it got to be with TrueFit. So I think that was super cool. Let's go ahead. You can see my camera's bouncing around like that. If my head's moving around, it might not be my head. It could be the camera. But let's think about moving our head with a little bit of thoughtfulness. So let's go ahead and do side to side, up and down. We're going to make some, maybe a couple letters. Let's get a couple letters in here, maybe 3 letters. And let's start off with this. So let's go to the right side. I'm looking out at the ocean over here and then going this way. And I'm telling you what, everybody, I'm feeling a couple raindrops are drip right now. They're just falling down on me. Going over to the left side, looking out into the neighborhood. Let's go over to the right side. Again, what do you have to the right side of you? Kind of find something, kind of look at it, appreciate it for a second, and then moving over to the left side. And the same thing, try to find something new. Try to find something that you enjoy, maybe look at it and appreciate it or think about it being over there. Let's go over to the right side one more time. You might know there's something over there to the right side of you that you like. Think about that. And then let's go over to the left side one more time, over to the left, holding it there for 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and go down and up. So this is kind of like the letter I, but you know, we're going to go ahead and get some more letters. What do you want to see? So let's bring our chin down. We're going to tuck our chin down. So remember, if you're standing up, go ahead and stand up straight. Maybe even kind of squeeze your abdominals. We don't want to be leaning forward. We want to be up tall. If you're sitting down, I want you to try, if you can, I want you to try to be tall. I want you to think about your hips down here and everything above it getting tall, getting long. You're going to feel muscles engage. And yes, we are working out our neck, but remember, this is the foundation. All right. So let's set up our neck for a good foundation. Let's go ahead and be nice and tall. Let's bring that chin down. I'm looking down at the ground. I just saw a raindrop. There's another one hitting the ground and it almost evaporates as soon as it hits the ground. Let's go up to the sky and let's see if I can catch a raindrop in my mouth. Let's see if we can do it. Hold it for 5. And no raindrops. Let's go back down. It looks like I missed a few. I can see some raindrops down here. Let's go back up for another, see if we can catch a raindrop. Bringing it up. Oh, I didn't get any raindrops. Let's go one more time, everybody. You might be outside too. Maybe you're getting some raindrops. Let's bring the chin down. I'm also looking down. My nose is also pointing down and I'm seeing raindrops everywhere. And now I'm going to go up, try to catch a raindrop for 5. Here we go. Oh, I got close. I got a raindrop kind of hit me right there on the side of the face, kind of right below my nose. Everybody, I got a raindrop. Did we get any letters to spell out? If not, I think I know something we can do. What did we get anything, Ben?
No.
No,
Can you make
we got-
Sophie co-host though, please?
Ooh, everybody, hold on just a second. Let's have a water break. Everybody go ahead and water break. We got a great group here right now. So excited to have everybody joining us. And as you just heard, we're making Sophie co-host. And yesterday I had the pleasure of hanging out with Sophie at the beach. And she went surfing with one of my really good friends, Simone. I thought it was incredible. And Sophie, I hope you had a good time. You were super brave out there. The ocean, it did not, it wasn't cooperating all the time with what we wanted. So we had to use our strengths to actually be able to get out there and to do what we did. And so again, I thought it was incredible for Sophie to come join us. And again, so great to have you on here. Let's go ahead and, because Sophie was doing this yesterday, let's go ahead and spell it out. Let's do the first letter. Let's describe it and let's see if everybody gets it. You guys are going to get it. Here we go. Let's start up in the top corner. So bring your nose, go up and to the right, all the way up there. And then we're going to go around the top, go down just a little bit, come around the front and go down all the way to the ground, all the way and bring it around. Let's reverse it. Here we go. Bringing it up, bringing it around, going across the front, going up all the way around to the top. All right, first letter. Second letter is going to be just, it's an upside down rainbow is what it is. So let's go ahead and bring our chin down, bring it down all the way, bring it around, bringing it up all the way over to this side and up all the way on the other side now. Now let's bring it down on that side. For me, it's my right side. Down here, I got my chin tucked and I'm bringing it up on this side. All right, who's going to guess it first? Here we go, third letter. We're going to start down here. Move Go ahead and move your chin down into your left kind of shoulder, almost like you got your cheek kind of touching your shoulder here. We're kind of, for me, I'm looking down at the ground down there, and I'm going to go all the way up to the top, all the way up top. Come all the way around, but not too far down, just to the middle. And then we're going to make a line going across and down to the right shoulder. Did you see that going across? All right, we got one more letter. Has anybody guessed it yet? Let's go ahead and start in that same place. Down here, left shoulder. Got my cheek kind of tucked. I'm looking down there. I'm going to go all the way up again, all the way up, all the way. And then now I'm just going to make a straight line across the top and then back. And now I'm going to go down just about halfway and go across and then back. And I saw it. Ben's got it. We just spelled out surf with our head and our neck. We did the S. We did the U. We did the R. And we did the F. And again, Sophie yesterday was surfing. We had about 26 folks that came out to Waves for All, did some surfing, actually got to be in a documentary and talk to some of my friends about some of their exciting projects and things that they're looking forward to. Can everybody believe it is almost August? If you're on the live show right now, right? This is the end of July. We are going into August. And oh my gosh, everybody, what a summer this has so far been. I know a lot of you have been exercising throughout the whole summer, and that's terrific. We have some things that we have been talking about on the Fitness Social. And some of those things we're going to try to put together this maybe next month or two. One of them is Friday, Sopizio Center. I'm making that my plan. I'm going to reach out to some folks. If you're at the Sopizio Center right now, I'm thinking and I'm planning on coming down there on Friday. So if we want to think of something, if there's a way that we can really have a good time with that and share our excitement with everybody, let's go ahead and start thinking about that now and let's be looking for the email. Again, everybody, so excited to be able to go out and visit our friends. We've also been talking about a bowling trip, doing a bowling trip. So let's go ahead and keep that in mind too. All right, everybody, I had a really good time. Do you remember on Friday's workout, we all had the chance to work out and do the physical therapy injury prevention workout from San Diego State University. It was pretty cool. They were excited to meet us with TrueFit. I want to go ahead and do a couple of those exercises again, because I just really enjoyed them. And that's going to get our neck and our shoulder and especially just kind of everything around our upper torso. We're going to get warmed up. Plus, I'm going to add a couple exercises in that, you know, I just think they're really good and I think they should be in there. So let's go ahead and let's get started with 10 arm circles going forwards and 10 arm circles going backwards. And you can do whatever size arm circles you want to do. So I'm going to go just like this, kind of a nice big arm circle. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now backwards. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now I'm already kind of feeling that a little bit. I was surfing at 7 o'clock this morning, so my shoulders got a really good workout. But the next exercise is going to help with that. Let's go ahead and think about, if we can, we're going to try to bring our hands out in front of our body. So we're going to have our hands maybe out in front. If you can extend your arms all the way out, that's great. If you're going to have them inside right here, that's great too. But they're going to be in the front and in the middle. And what we're going to do is we're going to open up one side, keeping this hand right here. We're going to bring it together and then we're going to go the other way. So we're going 1, 2, just like that. Bringing our arm out. 3, bringing the arm back. 4, bringing it back. 5. If you have that arm out all the way, you're going to be doing kind of like you're reaching out for a high five, maybe like you're saying, hey, reach out, give me a high five. If you were facing right in front of me, this is what it would look like. Bringing this arm out, bringing it back. This one out. And you can see my t-shirt. I'm not really moving my body a whole lot. We're not really doing twisties because we're working on our shoulders. The core's job is to stabilize us. And the shoulders are what's going to kind of get the action in here. Go ahead and check this out from on the back of my shirt. You can see, I think there's a logo on the back. Is there a logo back there, Ben? Is it moving?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, the shirt. So there's probably like a surfing logo on the back of my shirt. And imagine the shoulder blades. Remember, we talk about the shoulder blades. Let's do 2 more. 1 and 2. Remember, my shoulder blades are kind of right up in here. I'm actually touching one right there. That's my shoulder blade right there. And those shoulder blades, we got to get them moving around. I worked with a lot of my friends this past week and a lot of my friends at that sports camp who were predominantly wheelchair users. So for their mobility, for their independence, they were getting out there in the world and they were being able to do that using a wheelchair for their access. And so one of the things that we want to think about is the positions that we're doing when we're making our turns, when we're rolling forwards, backwards, turning tight corners, making long turns, and even things like core position. Imagine like when the wheels, we had this happen when the wheels go into the sand and you weren't expecting to stop and you kind of go forward, having the body being able to brace and kind of be very responsive in those situations. Again, really important stuff. Important to get these shoulders hit and get those shoulder blades going too. All right, the next one we're gonna do, I might be doing them out of order from what they were doing, but I like this one, is we're gonna do the arms up and down. So this is kind of, we're making like a box. So let's go ahead and bring our arms up. If you wanna do this with just one arm, that's okay. You can bring it up and try to bring it out. You can kind of see it's kind of like a box, you know, kind of like you're saying hi to somebody. And with this, we're just gonna bring them down, up, and then let's bring them in and then back out. So that's all we're gonna do. We're gonna go down, we're gonna go up, we're gonna go in, and then we're gonna go back out. So down, and you can see my arms didn't go too far down. They're kind of right here, level with the shoulder. And then I'm gonna go up, in, out. And it's okay if you wanna go down. You can try it out. Let's try it out, bring it down. And do you feel the difference in the stretch? That's what we wanna try to notice. Because again, that's a part of your shoulder. You're getting that deltoid fired up. We can go a little slower. We can bring it down, bringing it up, bringing it in. If you want to do another one going all the way down, let's try to get that feeling. So go midway, bring it down. Ooh, I feel it on both sides. Big difference. All of these. Let's go ahead and do 3 more. So here we go. Going down, up, in, out, down, up, in, out, down, up, and in. Nice job. All right, let's have a water break. I'm going to grab a stretchy band. So I'm going to be getting a resistance band or a TheraBand. You might have heard it used like that. But I'm going to grab that. And if you have one, go ahead and grab one. If not, don't worry. Remember, this is going to be the sword draw exercise. And we're going to be doing a pull exercise. And you don't have to have the band to do it. You can get a really good kind of imaginary session, the kind of imaginary repetitions set. You know, when you think about exercises, if you were doing one exercise and you say this next one that we're going to do, the sword draw, if I did it 10 times, that would be 10 repetitions and that would equal 1 set. So 1 set of the exercises. Some exercises you do multiple sets. You'll do maybe 2, you'll do it 2 times. You might do an exercise 3 or 4 times. And you might do it different each time, or you might do it the exact same each time. So remember, there's different options. With this one, we're gonna do 10 on one side and then 10 on the other. So with the band, remember, we're gonna kind of hold it right here and just grab this here and then just bring it out just like that. That's all we wanna do right there. And again, we wanna work on that shoulder, the shoulder up top. So go ahead and hold onto the band. Let's go for 10. If you don't have a band, that's okay. I just want you to pretend like you're kind of holding your sword right there and that your band or your sword is going to be extending out. So here we go. So we're going 1. Nice. I'm going to hold that handle in place. 2. Good job, everybody. 3. There we go. Reaching out. 4. All the way as far back as you can. 5. Now, if you see how the band kind of gets kind of loose right here, don't worry too much about that. For me, if I would make this too tight, I wouldn't be able to get it too far out here. And I really want to work on that shoulder extending out. So let's go and do 5 more. Here we go. We got 5 and then 4, reaching out. 3, look at it from the back. You can probably see the shirt move. 2, and then we got 1 more right here. 1. All right, now I'm going to switch it up. So again, I got my hands here. They're kind of wrapped around I got all this set up. So I'm going to set my hand down here. And again, draw off the sword. 1, nice. So hold it steady. 2, 3, 4. Good job, everybody. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. All right, nice. And I saw we've had some folks joining in just now recently too, coming in. Again, thanks to these co-hosts for getting this done. Let's have a water break right now, and then we'll do our next exercise. But again, if you're just joining us, we got our head warmed up. We actually spelled out the word surf, kind of moving our head around at sports camp. So we're doing that now. We're about halfway in to those exercises. We've done what? We've done 3 sets of exercises, right? Who remembers what those exercises were? If you remember, you can put them in here in the chat room. And again, these are things that are all about shoulder health. Let's drink that water. Team leader Bernie, it was great to keep us on top of that. And everybody, I want to show you real quick, just because, again, if you're joining me from somewhere inside, you might want to see it. But look at this, we're at the park. And remember, everybody, this particular park is right here out by the ocean. So out there we have the Pacific Ocean, and it's a little bit gray out there today. There's a lot of clouds in the sky, and earlier we even had a couple raindrops. So, but it looks real nice out there, and there's a lot of people out there enjoying the ocean. It's very warm right now. And again, Sophie yesterday at Waves for All, she got to experience just how nice the ocean really is this time of year. It's a great place to be if you haven't had a chance to get in the ocean yet. Again, you got to try to make sure you're communicating that message, and maybe I can help you out. All right, the next one we're going to do, this is something that I could do this with the band, and I think I'll show it, but then I'm going to do it with imagination, and I'm going to show how that would work out. But if you had a band, and this is the exercise called the face pull. Now you got to imagine you're reaching out onto a rope, and you're pulling the band kind of back as if you were going to pull it like right into your face. Now, if I was here at this bench, you could do this. But remember, one of our key things that we always talk about with resistance bands is, remember, if you have a band that's damaged, if you have something that has like a tear or something like that, the band can pop, and you don't ever want that to happen. So because this is a concrete bench, I have to be very careful where I'm going to put the band, but I'm going to put it around just for a moment to show you how with it anchored, I could do this exercise. And so with the band right here, I'm just going to loop it around kind of the bottom like this. And so for this one, I'm going to be kind of kneeling down. And with this, I'm just going to be pulling my arms back and up. So I'm pulling my arms back like I'm pulling this towards my face. And so we're going to go ahead and do this. And again, I'm going to use my imagination. You might have somewhere you can put your band on. But if you don't, let's go ahead and pretend, let's reach out like we're going to grab some handles, and we're going to pull up towards our face, almost like you're showing off your muscles, like when you pull back. So reach out, grab, and we're going to pull in. We're going to go 1. And when you pull it, I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades in the back there. So you're going to bring them together. Watch the difference. This is me bringing my arms back. And now watch when I squeeze my shoulder blades, the difference. Wow, I bet you saw some movement, and because it's happening, I could feel it. So let's reach out and let's pull back. Let's go 1, back out, going again. 2, back out, bringing it up. 3, back out. Imagine you're pulling a rope. 4, back out. Here we go. 5, back out. Here we go for 6, back out. And for 7, we got 3 more. 8, bring it out and in. 9, bring it out and in for 10. All right, great. We have 1 more to go that's going to use the band. And again, it doesn't require the band. You can still get a great workout with this one. It'll be just a little bit different because remember, this band, it's a stretchy band. This band, when you're using it, it stretches and it makes resistance. It actually is what's going to give you the resistance on your exercise. So we saw this on Friday. I had the band behind my back. All right, can you see that there? I got the band going all the way around my back, and I have the handles kind of out here by my hand. So with this exercise, I'm actually not going to use the handles. I'm just going to grab kind of the band right by them, and I'm gonna reach out. So you can see how I'm got this band right here. It's going around my arm, around my back. I'm gonna hold my arms out. Now, we all have seen Byron, we've seen Nick, we've seen Carla and Carrie, a lot of folks doing that chest press exercise. But with this one, what we're gonna do is just circles in the air. So let's bring our arms out and we're just gonna move them around. Now that band, it's trying to pull my arms back a little bit, but I'm not gonna let it. I'm gonna keep that pressure. I'm gonna keep pushing out on the band. If you don't have a band, kind of reach out. This would be a good exercise to call zombie arms. If that was ever gonna be an exercise for that, this one could be it. Let's go for 10 more. 9, maybe reverse directions. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I want to show you something that can happen when you're using bands like this. And it is something that you want to make sure you try not to have happen. So if I pull on this and I roll my shoulders, can you all see what's about to happen? Watch this here. If I pull on this and I roll my back around, can you see what the band, oh, and there it goes. And there it went. You saw it, it slid up my back. So what you got to do, if you're doing an exercise like this is where your posture is super important. This is where, again, staying upright. Look at the difference in my back here when I'm doing this exercise. Instead of being rounded over, I actually have my back almost kind of going back a little bit. So it's going to hold that band in place kind of right there across my back. So again, everybody, a couple cool exercises to do with the resistance band. And let's go ahead and have a water break. And let's check in on the time check. Let's get a time check. Nice.
We're at
We got
127.
Ooh, nice. I always get a good general idea. I have a friend of mine. She's not able to make it for the first half, but she's always getting on here right at the second half. Her name is Sandy. She might be your friend too. And Sandy just joined in. So I was like, I think it might be right around the middle of our workout. And so remember, everybody, we've had a pretty good warm up going on. We got our neck warmed up. We got our shoulders going. We didn't do a whole lot for our core though yet. And we haven't really done a lot for our hips and our hands and things. So let's go ahead and kind of work on maybe an entire head to toe workout. I got an idea, it just popped in my head. All right, so we're gonna do this. So Ben, Carrie, and Sophie are the co-hosts of this. Is Karen on here? If she is,
No, she's out till next week.
Okay. All right. Sophie's filling in for Karen. Good. All right. So this is what I'm thinking. We got the three of you, and you can take turns. But I want you to just call out like an area of the body to work out, like hands, elbows, shoulders, core, legs, neck, whatever. You call it out, and then I'm going to come up with the exercise, and we're all going to try to do it. So again, this could be a head to toe. This could be anything. But instead of me coming up with the idea, I want to have our co-host kind of come up with some ideas. They can get creative. And I'll do each exercise for, let's say, about maybe 20 to 30 seconds. So right about 20 to 30 seconds, and then we'll have another one. And let's go ahead and start off the order with Ben going first. Let's then have Sophie go, and then let's have Carrie pick the third exercise, and then Ben will go fourth. We'll just keep it going. Ben, Sophie, Carrie, Ben, Sophie, Carrie. And let's see what kind of workout. And they can be cardiovascular exercises, or they can be stabilization exercises.
Okay, I had an idea. Let's do the seated jacks.
Seated jacks. All right, everybody. Here we go. So we're going to go seated jacks. That's going to go 30 seconds for sure. I sat down on the bench, and here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember to breathe. And here we go. 1, 2. Let's just go to 30. 3. That sounds about right. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Woo, nice. All right, Sophie, what's our next exercise?
How about a core squeeze?
Core squeeze for 30 or 20?
30.
30. All right, here we go. Core squeeze. We're going to squeeze those abdominals, or you could do the plank exercise. Here we go. Are you ready? We're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get the core going. I went up on the table and we're going core hold. Here we go. So remember with this, it's like you're squeezing the abdominals. You're also keeping the hips up in the air. You got to hold your body steady and you got to remember to breathe. This is one of those exercises. You got to remember to breathe. If not, you're going to maybe get real tired. Your butt's going to drop down. If you're sitting down, help keep those elbows up. You can see how my elbows are out here kind of at a 90. Get your elbows at a 90 and squeeze your core. My elbows are at a 90. I'm squeezing my core. We're practically doing the same thing. We just got to squeeze. Keep it going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then if you're like me, I'm just going to kneel down and get up out of that. I got to make that easy because remember, I'm doing that on top of a picnic table. If you're doing your core exercises, you don't have to do them on top of the picnic table. That was just for dramatic effect. Carrie, what's our next exercise?
Hand exercise.
All right, hand exercise. Do you have one in particular or any?
Water bottle.
Water bottle. Here we go. I just have my water bottle in my hand. All right, everybody, let's get ready for water bottle variety workout. All right, let's start off with the side to side shake. Now look at this water bottle I got here. This is a 32-ounce water bottle. Let's go side to side shaker. Let's go. This is one of Carla's favorites. Let's go over the shoulder. This one right here, kind of like you're going to toss it over the shoulder, going up and down. We're also doing the bicep curl with this one. All right, what about, let's go over the head in 3, 2, 1. All right, if you can, let's try to get it up high. Shake it up high. Now we're really working out, again, the shoulders and the armpits, getting them good. If you are feeling sprinkles, your bottle top might not be tight or you might be outside. I just had some sprinkles and I thought, oh my gosh, my water bottle's loose, but no, it's just actually sprinkles. All right, how about one more with the water bottle? And I'm thinking, let's go wrist flexion and extension. So go ahead and you can do this 2 ways. You can do this holding the water bottle up and bringing it in, out and in, out and in. You can also do down and up, down. This one's kind of called, I call this one the motorcycle. This is the motorcycle because when you're on a motorcycle, you roll back the throttle and you roll it forward. You don't just let go of that throttle or you're going to get it for a not a good surprise. Let's switch up to the other hand again. In and out. We're flexing. We're bringing that wrist in. You can see my hands turned in. And then you can see now my hand is turned out this direction. So we're going in and out, bringing it in, bringing it out, just like that. Nice. And maybe a little up and down. All right, let's go back to Ben. Ben, what's going to be our next exercise?
Let's do arms raised up in the air.
Arms up in the air.
Arms up in the air.
What are we waving them around like we just don't care?
Yes.
Oh, I like it. Wave them around. Wave those arms around. Move them around like this. Move them side to side. You can move them in a circle. You can do like the arm wave. You can go side to side this way. You can wave up this way. You can wave down. You can kind of like you're at the Padres game doing the wave. You can do, what else do they got? They got maybe like a mummy dance. You can hold your arms up in the air like you're doing a mummy dance. You can do circles. You can go for just arm circles. You can do one arm circle and hold the other arm steady and then high five and then move the other arm. How about that one too? All right, everybody, again, moving the arms over our head, moving them around like we just don't care. I love it. If you care too much, you might overthink it and you might even think about not even doing it and getting the workout in because maybe you're caring about something, but what you got to be caring about is shoulder health. Good call, Ben. I like that. We haven't done just kind of a nice free shoulder movement move like that. And that was great. A shoulder movement move. All right. Let's go ahead and check in with Sophie. Sophie, what are we going to do next?
How about a table push-up?
Table push-ups. I love it. How many should we do? 30?
30.
30. All right, here we go. So remember, if you have a desk or a table, you might be able to do your push-ups on that. If you need to go to that right now, go ahead and go. Make sure you can still hear. And then what I'm going to do is go over here to the picnic table, and I'm going to be doing push-ups on the top of the picnic table. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go off the side right here. So right off the side, hanging out. Oh, we got helicopters coming, everybody. You know what that means. Get those arms moving around. I'm going to wave around My tube, here we go. We got the resistance tube. Wave it around. Here we go. Helicopters. 2 helicopters, everybody. 2 helicopters. It's the sheriffs. The sheriff's in town. Watch, you're gonna see him right over here. This guy just went right over my head. Can you see him? There's one up there. There they both are. Flying around, messing up our workout. All right, helicopters down. All right, here we go. 30 push-ups off the table. All right, here we go in 3, 2, 1. We're going 1, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, up, 9, up, 10, up, 11, up, 12, up, 13, 14, keep going, 15, we're halfway there, 16, 17, push, 18, 19, and 20, and try to go down slow, 21, let's go slow, 22, not too fast, 23, nice and slow, 24, that's how we go, 25, staying alive, 26, here we go, 27, 28, 29, and let's hold 30 for 5. Calling it out for Nick. He's out there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push. Yeah, Nick, I know Nick's probably watching on YouTube with his family right now. Everybody, remember, if you are sharing these workouts with your friends and your family, you can also share the TrueFit Adaptive Fitness app with them. You can tell them about the app. You can get signed up on the app. You can join a team, a neighborhood team. Maybe we got the San Diego team. You want to join that group. Maybe you want to create your own group. But again, get on that app. You got a lot of exercises from Nick. And again, you can share this with your friends. Nick's in Lebanon. Can you believe it? He's visiting family all the way on the other side of the globe. It is just incredible. Let's get one more exercise from Carrie, and then let's see about bringing up some leadership in a water break.
Sophie took my idea, so I have to think of something else.
That's okay. Take your time. I'm gonna drink some water.
Let's do a seated push-up.
Seated push-up.
Yes.
All right. So a seated push-up. So there's a couple ways we can do that. So with one of these situations, I'm going to be facing you, but I'm going to show you real quick a second kind of version that would be using the table. So real quickly, I want to show you this. So if I'm sitting down here, what I'm going to do is actually put one hand on the table and one hand kind of on the bench. And then I'm going to kind of push myself up as if I was trying to do a lift up here. So I got one arm pushing me up and the other arm's kind of helping to assist. Now, what I would want to maybe get to be able to do is to be able to lift up and bring this hand up and then bring this hand down. So I'm going up and then I'm switching, going up and then I'm switching. So what we're going to get here is some kind of neat shifts in the body. So think about that one too in the future if you're thinking about doing that. So, but we're going to do seated, and we're going to do this as if we have armrests here. Now for me, I don't have armrests here to push myself up. So what I'm going to do, and this is on the app, this is on the TrueFit Adaptive Fitness app. There's a great video and pictures of Byron doing this exercise. He's going to lower his body off the bench just a little bit, and we're going to lower down and up. Byron, you probably remember this one. So let's go ahead and Carrie, how many of these should we do?
30.
30. All right, here we go. She's going for 30. I was thinking you're going to say 10. All right, here we go. We're going for 30. So we're going down and up. If you're doing it like me, again, you might be just right here, kind of off the end of the bench, and you're going down and up like this. If you're sitting down and you have some armrests, try to, again, push yourself up as if you're making a seat adjustment. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Push it up. Now, if you're like me, you're going to feel that right now a lot in your triceps. So in the back of our arm, that muscle, that tricep, it's a complex muscle that's coming down. And again, working with the elbow, working with the shoulder. You're also going to feel it in your deltoids, maybe even up in your trapezius, maybe even in your pecs, your pectoralis muscles. It's your chest muscles here. And again, as you're lowering down, those muscles are stretching. Now, what does a stretch muscle want to do? It wants to pop back. Everybody, let's go ahead and take in a nice deep breath. Let's have a sip of water. And again, great exercise calling from our co-host. We had cardio, we had core, we had strength, we had endurance. We had quite a bit going on. And let's go ahead, let's find out from our coach. Let's see if we're bringing up somebody next up and who that might be.
Coach Emily's here, by the way.
There we go. What's our time check?
141.
Ooh, nice. What were you going to say, Carrie?
I was gonna say let's bring Coach Emily up.
That's
Let's
what
do
I
it,
was
Paula.
thinking.
Nice call. Nice stuff. So everybody remember, it's Monday. On Mondays, we call it sometimes meditation Monday or mindfulness Monday. You know, I call it hanging with my friends Monday. But the goal here, remember everybody, is we want to start off our week on a good note. And in some ways that we can do that is not just with exercising by doing like the seated jacks and medicine ball moves, but also by exercising with our mind and having that experience. So, Ben, do you know where that background music's coming from? Is it coming from Emily?
I'm not hearing it.
I'm
You're not
here.
hearing
I've got some rain in the background, and if you can tell by my beautiful background, I'm not in Florida at the moment. Who wants to guess
Oh.
where I am?
Okay, let me take a guess based on that tree. Oh my gosh, you're in Virginia.
Close.
North Carolina.
You got it. I'm in North Carolina, my second home.
wow.
My
Wow,
dad lives
lovely.
there.
Aw, well then I'm actually I'm in Boone, North Carolina, and then I'll be headed to Asheville where I used to live. So I'm really happy to be up here, and so nice to be able to connect with TrueFit no matter where you are. So that's perfect, and let's get to doing some yoga. Where are you, Coach John? Looks really nice there as well.
I'm at the little park by my house. So we're wrapping up kind of a 12-day nonstop TrueFit action-packed double week. And yeah, I'm at home getting things squared away. And here, that's the ocean right there behind me. The reason you can't see any more
Oh,
land is because
wow.
there is no more land for 2,500
Huh.
miles. That's Hawaii. Go ahead and take it away, Coach Emily. I'm going to have this
Very
nice
cool.
view up here if anybody wants to see, but Emily's in the spotlight. Take it away.
All right, everybody. So let's just allow ourselves to get comfortable for Meditation Monday. So I invite you in your seat to let your feet rest on the floor. Maybe lift your toes and then push your toes down into the earth. Lift up onto your heels and then push your heels down. So really feel the 4 parts of your feet pushed into the earth. And if your feet can't make contact with the earth, just imagine how it would feel to feel the support of the ground underneath you. If you're comfortable closing your eyes, I invite you to do so, or you can look down at the floor as we all start to focus on our breath. So turn your attention to the parts of your body that expand on an inhale. Notice the parts of your body that soften and relax on an exhale, just feeling as you inhale and exhale. Now paying attention to the sound of your breath. You might hear it on the back of your throat. It could almost sound like that wind that you hear in our audio, or like an ocean wave. Just notice the sound of your breath. Now pay so much attention that maybe you can even notice the temperature of your breath as it enters into your nose or your mouth. Paying attention to your breath. And notice when we turn our attention to our breath that we naturally feel a little bit more calm and relaxed. And remembering that we can do that at any time. So when you're ready, on an inhale, start to move your spine forward in a seated spinal circle. Inhaling and exhaling. As you move, listen to your breath, just like your breath is the soundtrack for your movement. So your inhales bring you forward and your exhales take you back. Everyone's doing really nice. Keep moving. We'll do 2 more in this direction, and then we'll change the direction of our circles. So inhale forward, exhale back, taking it in the opposite direction. Warming up that spine. Two more just like this. And then return to the center. And when you get to the center, take a big breath, hold your breath at the top. And then exhale, sigh out your mouth. Nice. Inhale, lift your arms up, stretch up, look up. And exhale, breathe out as you float your arms down. 2 more like that. Inhale, lift up like you're gathering your breath. Inhale up. Exhale, sigh out your mouth down. Last one, inhale, lift up through your fingertips. Exhale, down. This time we're going to lift our arms up, but we're going to turn into a seated spinal twist. So inhale, lift up. Now exhale, turn your spine and allow your arms to drop down by your side. On an inhale, feel your nice tall spine. And on an exhale, look over your back shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. One more deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift your arms up. And then exhale, let your arms fall down to the other side. Inhale, nice tall spine. Exhale, look over your back shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. One more deep breath. On an inhale, lift up your arms. And on an exhale, return to the center as you melt your arms down. Bring your hands in front of you for a quiet clap. And then on an inhale, cross your fingers. And on an exhale, round, push your arms out as you tuck your chin in towards your chest. On your next inhale, reach your arms up, stretch up, open up through your chest, look up. And exhale, sigh as you melt your arms down. Bring your wrist forward, start to circle out your wrist. Circling your wrist in one direction. And then circling your wrist in the opposite direction. Breathing in, breathing out, wiggling out your fingers, shaking out your hands, bouncing out your elbows and your shoulders. Inhaling and exhaling. And let it go, let it go. We're going to let our arms just rest by our side, and we're going to do 3 lion's breath. You can do this on the app. So inhale, lift your arms up. And then exhale, stick out your tongue, roll your eyes back, let out your breath. Inhale up. Exhale. Last time, inhale up. Exhale. And let it go. On your next inhale, bend one knee in towards your body. And if you can't do that, you can always do this modification with your hands and arms. If you're using your legs, exhale, kick your leg out in front of you, circle your ankle. So you're circling your ankle in one direction or circling your wrist, and then circling in the opposite direction. Breathing in, pointing and flexing that foot. Continuing with your breath as you spread and squeeze your toes. On your next inhale, bend that knee, give it a squeeze once more. And on your exhale, place your foot back onto the earth, bending your other knee in towards your body. Inhale, give it a squeeze. And on your exhale, kick that leg out in front of you, circle your ankle or circle your wrist, doing both, whatever is comfortable for your body. And then pointing and flexing your foot, maybe pointing and flexing your hand, and spreading and squeezing your fingers. Taking an inhale, bend your knee in. And then exhale, place that leg onto the floor. Preparing ourselves for some relaxation, start by wiping off the tops of your legs. So you're just kind of dusting off the tops of your legs. And then using your hands to gently massage your scalp, rubbing on the back of your neck, maybe squeezing down one arm and the other arm. Massaging your hand, rubbing your palms of your hand. And then taking 2 fingers on each hand, just draw across your forehead. Using your 2 fingers to just circle on your temples. Continuing with your deep breathing as you draw your fingers down your beard line. Pushing on that mustache line. And maybe up your cheekbones. Use your 2 fingers to draw across your collarbone. And then shake it out and let it go. I invite everybody to close your eyes. Let your hands rest palms up if you want a little bit more energy, or palms down if you want to feel just a little bit more relaxed. Wherever you are, just close your eyes or look down at the floor as once more you turn your attention to your breathing. So start by noticing the parts of your body that expand on an inhale. Notice the parts of your body that settle and relax on an exhale. So remember, we're not trying to change or force anything. We're just paying attention. And just paying attention to your breath. You can even extend that to your own life. So sometimes when we want something to happen or we want to do an exercise, we might want to force or just try to change it, but just see what happens if you just kind of relax into it and just pay attention. How does that exercise feel for your body? How does the breath feel for you? Your breath is kind of like an accordion. It's just coming in and out of your body. You feel an expansion, and then you feel a relaxation. Breathing in, breathing out once more, lifting your toes or thinking about your toes lifting. And then exhale, placing your feet, your toes back on the earth. As you continue with your deep breath, just tell your feet to relax. Relax, feet. And imagine your feet could melt into the floor. Letting go of tension, almost like your feet are ice cubes, completely relaxed and melting into the ground. Continuing with your deep breathing, move up your legs. As you breathe in and breathe out, just tell your legs to relax. Relax, legs. As you tell your legs to relax, feel the backs of your legs relaxing. Breathing in and breathing out. As your legs relax, can you just let your knees kind of fall out to the side? Big breath in and a big breath out. Moving your attention with your breath up into your belly. Maybe taking a deep breath into your belly. And as you exhale, just tell your belly to relax. Relax, belly. As you tell your belly to relax, feel your back gently pushing into your chair. Big breath in and a big breath out. Move your attention up from your belly into your ribs. Breathing into your ribs. And as you exhale, tell your ribs to relax. Relax ribs and feel as your middle back rests heavier into your chair. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Moving your attention up into your chest, taking a deep breath into your chest, and then telling your chest to relax. Relax chest. As you tell your chest to relax, feel your shoulders relaxing down your back. Breathing in and breathing out. Move your attention down your arms. As you breathe in and breathe out, tell your arms to relax. Relax arms. And allow your arms to just hang from your body, feeling your elbows, wrists, and hands all relax. Big breath in and a big breath out. Move your attention up into your neck. As you breathe in and breathe out, tell your neck to relax. Relax neck. And almost imagine there's a pillow behind your head and you're relaxing your neck completely. Breathing in and breathing out. Moving your attention up into your head. As you breathe in and breathe out, just tell your head to relax. Relax head. As you tell your head to relax, imagine like you could feel the heaviness of your brain sinking into the back of your skull. Big breath in and a big breath out. Taking your attention to your face. As you breathe in and breathe out, just tell your face to relax. Relax face. As you tell your face to relax, let your jaw separate, let your tongue just rest heavy in your mouth. Breathing in and breathing out. Imagining like your ears are dripping down towards your shoulder. Big breath in and a big breath out. Feeling as if your nose could melt into your head. Big breath in and a big breath out. Letting your eyes just kind of roll back and relax. Breathing in and breathing out. Now take your attention to the space between your eyebrows. Imagine like you have a mouth between your eyebrows. Take a big breath right into that space. And as you exhale, let everything go. Trying that one more time, breathing into the space right between your eyebrows. And then exhale, letting everything go. And if I can, I'm going to invite us for our breathing motto today to maybe try it with our eyes closed. And I want everybody maybe to just repeat it silently to themselves. And I will guide us, and let's just really imagine that we're following each part of our breathing motto. So with your eyes closed, you can all repeat to yourself, breathe in the good. And as you breathe in, just take in one extra deep breath, breathing in all the good, all the positive. And then your own head and breathing out your mouth, repeating, breathe out the bad. Imagine anything that's bothering you can just be relaxed and let go on that breath. Breathe in the happy. Maybe put a smile on your face as you breathe in the happy. And breathe out the sad, letting your breath go, letting any worry or sadness just go with your breath. Now breathe in your breast and make it your best breath in. Really breathe in your best. And breathe out your worst. Maybe sigh and let it go. Release any feelings of not being good, just your worst, anything that's bothering you. Now, big, big breath. Breathe in your power. As you exhale, opening your eyes so you can reach your goals first.
Oh, that was excellent, everybody. Let's give Coach Emily a round of applause.
Thank you.
I
And thank
might
you
be
for letting me
muted,
switch
but-
it up. I just went with it. So thanks, guys,
I
for
love
being
it.
okay with a different format for the
It was-
Yes,
breath
thank
breathing
you. That
motto.
really helped.
I loved
Awesome.
it. I
Well,
loved it.
good. Thanks,
Everybody,
guys. I appreciate it.
let's go ahead and Ben, what time is it?
We're right at 2 o'clock.
All right, we're right on time, everybody. So here we go, counting it down in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bye, everybody. Great job, Ben, Carrie, Sophie, Coach Emily, and to all the team leaders. We'll be seeing you on Wednesday and Friday, and we're going to have some great workouts again coming from Sulpizio Center on Friday. Bye, everybody.